All right, well, welcome back to Big Bert's Adventures. I was waiting on doing the car because I wanted to do this big video, and I just realized that we're going to start doing small videos because it's been a while since we worked on this car, this Cadillac, this 62 Fleetwood. And I've got so many pieces. I think we've ransacked three Cadillacs now, looking for windshields, rear windshields, those kind of things. Today, I have 4 side skirts that are in need of repair, cleanup, all that. So I'm gonna bring you to that today. We have a 63 that we took some side skirts from that was being made into a rally car, and I'm just going to clean them up and show you what the process of doing that. And we're talking about breaking bolts off, we're talking about sanding, cleaning. I like the patina on the chrome, but I'm just going to clean it up a bit, and all the character that comes with it's going to stay with it. So and whether these are going to be wall art or somebody reaches out and says I need those side skirts, we don't know what we're going to do with them. But also on the 62 Cadillac that I have, the side skirts are different, and I'll show you that. So we're going to clean those up, sand, prime, clean the chrome, all that stuff, getting ready to get the Cadillac going again. So but here it is. I just want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you like this new series. The basement build is done, so that's cool. And then here we are. We're going to be working on the Cadillac this summer. I got my little tent awning up, and then this is the first one we're going to be working on today. And then the second one is this actually goes to the car, the 62. As you can see down here, it has a little bit of rust, and then it's just way different. So let's get these done. I'll get this video posted, and then we'll make another video, and hopefully you guys enjoy this 62 Cadillac. I can't guarantee quickness. I can't guarantee that it's gonna get up and out. Like I said, we found a bunch of parts. As you can tell here, I've got the hood ornament. So this guy goes right here, and then this one goes right here, and then this is the hood. This is the horn to the steering wheel. Way better shape than the one I have. And then you can see all the windshields. I got another windshield back there, and then bring you around the car, which has just been sitting here. I got the rear windshield finally. So this was a big one that you just couldn't find. So it's here. I just need to pop the seal off, get a new seal, and just put that back in. And then as you can tell, we're working on the door cards here. So this is the old, it's desert rot nasty. And then this is the new. So just working on those. And then the Caddy is just sitting here nice and low. I'll go turn the lights on. Alright, so you can see I've got a light in there. And we've got most of the interior cleaned up, sanded up, painted. It looks really good actually. The floor pans look good. Dashboard looks good. Got all the honeycomb out of there. All the honeycomb out of the doors. So, and then blew a tire back here. So I got to get that changed. We'll have a episode on tires. And then I did a lot of body work. I had to get all this paint off of here that somebody put on. So I did some chemical removal, and then we're going to just sand this now down. I'm going to take these gills off and then sand all this down and get the black paint off these gills so they're actually chrome. And yeah, so I've done that side already. I'm gonna do this side, finish it up. Got a little bit to do on the doors, but today let's focus on the side skirts, sanding them down, getting them painted, get them primered, and possibly painted. So thanks for watching. All right, well, we're gonna work on this 63 Fleetwood side skirt. We're gonna start breaking it apart and sand her down. Okay, we're back out here after a couple days. It cooled down a little bit, and I got the trim off here. As you can see, you've got multiple colors here. You got gray, you got the primer, blue, rust and dirt. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. And then you got the trim. It's, you know, it's still in pretty good shape. You see it's got a little bit of overspray on it, and then a little shaft piece. And then I pretty much had to break off every bolt and nut for that. But we got replacements from Ace Hardware. So let's sand this thing down. Okay, I'm using some removal discs for my sander. Right here, just a simple Walmart sander, hand palm sander. I hate dealing with the cords. The batteries work good, so let me show you how well it does. Okay, so now I'm just going to hit it with some flat primer, flat gray primer, and now that it's sanded, smooth, clean, let's do it. Alright, it's getting dark out here, but here's where the primer laid down. Nice. I mean, really nice and smooth. Around the edges, let it dry a little bit. And then tomorrow we may just hit it with paint. So I want to get one more coat of primer on tonight. So I'll show you guys that. Alright, we're back out here. Shaking the paint. We've got machine and implement. Really, it's an international blue gloss. It's industrial, so you know it'll last forever, especially when spray paint goes. But just mixing it all up. Let's apply it. I've got the other fender cover skirt all dry. Let's apply some paint. Okay, now we've got that painted with this first coat. We're going to bake it. As you can see here, it's got its first coat on. It's going to sit here and bake in the sun, and then we'll hit it again, and then we'll put a clear coat on it. Okay, now, and sorry about the goofy hat, but if I don't wear this, my brain bakes. So this hat is very good in the sun. So we're going to now work on the actual 62 Cadillac Fender Skirts, the ones I've got up here and the one that's still on there. So we'll work on that, see if we can get that piece off. Looks like it's held on by bolts that'll break. So we may be taping this piece off here, because if the bolts break on this, I don't have a replacement trim. So we may just have to tape this really good and then hit it with the sander. But let's do it. Well, as you guys can see, I think I learned a trick. These are not made to come off, these little clips. They just get loose and turn and they let go of the trim. That's why I broke all 6 of them off on the other fender, but I felt a little give once these would go, and you can see a lot of them have to be replaced because the spring's broken off of them. But yeah, so they're dirty and a little rusty. So let's see what we can do about that. Give you a status on this other fender skirt with its first coat. Doesn't look too bad. You can tell right up in here, kind of where the wind was blowing to. So we'll probably paint this next one in the garage, because every time I pick up that can of paint, it starts blowing out here. Welcome to Utah. So I gotta go, but we're gonna take another break, come back to this, clean all the spray off there. So here's the cleaned up version with the primer. So the primer's got to really bake and cook on there to make a good foundation. And then I'll come back and sand this one down. I went super rough. But this over here, I had to buff this down as you saw in the video. So this is really bad right here. So that's just surface rust. And I got the second coat on this one. So it's baking, cleaning up there. I'll move it inside the garage. But yeah, this is just an art piece right here. That over there is actually going on the car. So all right, we'll see you on the next one. All right, here I am after work today. And this one has completely dried. This one actually goes to the Cadillac here. So we got it off. Got to figure out these clips. They still seem to spin, so that's good. And then this one we got to clean up, so we'll do that real quick and get it primered. I don't know if I want to paint these yet or not. I know what the color of the car I want to paint. but I don't know, I may put the paint on the fenders, or the skirts, but I need to make sure that the paint that goes on the car is going to match on the skirts. I'm not going to be doing, on this car here, I'm not going to be doing like this really fancy paint job. Just the fact that, you know, this is kind of a half restoration. I'm really just cleaning it up, cleaning the paint. Look at all that on the, you know, taking the rust, the dirt, all that off, giving it a nice base primer, and then putting 3 to 4 coats of paint on it, throwing gloss on, clear coat, and then, you know, cleaning all the chrome up, and then just doing the interior and driving it. So it's not like a full fancy restoration. It's not going to be an expensive car, but it's definitely going to go steps way beyond what condition it's in. And I've got this awful windshield. I've got a couple windshields over here that came off of 62 Cadillacs, but the DeVille, the Fleetwood, all the series, unfortunately these are off 2 different 62s, and neither of them fit this 62. So only 1 year was this 62 made with this windshield, and it's this much longer at the bottom, and it curls in. And you can see on that one it's way too short, this one's way too flat. And then this back window, I was looking for it forever, and I finally found it. So we'll be pulling that, like I said earlier in this video, we'll be pulling this seal out, get a new seal off the internet, and pop it in. But I don't want to do that just yet. It's Gorilla taped up here, but I'm so happy I found this, and it looks so clean. There's not one chip in it or nothing. Anyway, let's get to this, let's get to this fender skirt, and show you a couple other things, and then we'll get this video out. It's been a while since I put a video out on the channel. I wanted to start the Cadillac episodes going, so let's get this video out to you guys. It's what you deserve. Okay, well, we're out here on another day. Since I can't seem to get anything done, I ran out of primer, so I ran down to Ace and got some. They're not a sponsor, but I need to finish this up. And then just so everybody knows, I am going to wet sand all these primered surfaces before I put any paint on them. It was just the other fenders, the wall art I call it. But we will see the results of all 4 here soon. Time to lay down the clear on this one. Let's go. Up right as I start to paint. That's pretty good. result of, now these are the 63 Cadillac Skirts for the 63 Fleetwood. I just cleaned them up, put some nice original blue paint on there, 3 layers of primer, 3 layers of paint, 2 of the clear coat. I used the pink cleaner to clean all this chrome up. I wanted to keep all the original patina and bangs and whatnot, but make it a little shinier. And I think I accomplished that. Oh yeah. Look at that. They're beautiful. So that's the wall art for now, unless somebody contacts me and wants these for their Cadillac. And then this one is for the 62 Fleetwood right there. So I cleaned it up really nicely. I mean, no more rough abrasions. Got all the rust, the dirt, the grime off of them. Got them down to primer. This is 3 coats of primer. I need to wet sand these still, but I'm keeping the trim off so I don't have to do that. But I cleaned the trim with that same paint cleaner. Look at these, huh? They look really nice. Of course, it's very windy again, and yeah, and all the dogs are barking in the neighborhood again. But yeah, they turned out really good, nice and cleaned up. So like I said, this is, you know, you got to start somewhere, and the Cadillac is definitely taking a slow train to getting done. But once we get all these little fine details completed, all the little things that I wanted to do, I have all the interior pieces chrome painted. I mean, look at all this needs to be cleaned up. But these are the inside of the door tracks. I have cleaned and painted this guy, the inner crossbone, and then just, you know, working on trying to find seats for the 62. The seats that we have are completely bad, so I'm gonna have to work on that. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's the end of this video. We'll have a new Cadillac video within a week or two. In the meantime, I'll see if I can take parts off and start cleaning them, restoring them, and getting a video out there every week, and then maybe twice a week. So the engine, again, like I said, is going to have to come out. I want to clean it up, dress it up, get a rear main seal put in. This is the perfect time to do it. It does run and drive, but when you're in this state, you might as well do those things. So, but thanks for watching. Leave like, share, and subscribe. Tell me if you like the video or not. Let me know if I just need to stop making videos. But thanks again for subscribing, watching, and again, my stats. I have 648 subscribers. I have over 618 videos out there. 92% of the people who watch my video are not subscribed, so that would help a lot if I can get up to 1,000, get monetized. That may help the project out, get done faster. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.